Good morning, Colorado. Welcome to today's episode of Local Biz Buzz. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today in studio, I have Madison from the House of Stewart.com. I don't know why I said .com. But that is your website, right?
That is it.
The House of Stewart. Look at this. I mean, this is how you do it. Great display, and I might have snuck a little bite because I had to try one, just, so I could, be honest with them and tell them how good it was. And you guys have got to try this stuff. Give us a little history of you and your company.
Me.
Yeah, you got a
I
good
was
story.
in the U.S. Army for 19 years, injured on active duty, got out. Went to law school after that. Contracts and property, loved it. Wasn't a fan of the politics, so I went back to work for the Department of Defense. And I was engaged to someone from Scotland. We were married, and that's where I discovered all of these great candies. I would visit and I'd bring them back home, but I could never bring enough to satisfy even me. So we decided
I've never
we'd
heard
start
people
making
talk about like Scotland and these kind of candies. Is it all in Europe, or is it really just this is Scottish candies?
These are Scottish candies.
Yeah.
The Scottish tablet, which is the candy that we don't have here. It's a soft, melt in the mouth candy, big flavor. It is. You can get it everywhere. Candy shops, farmers markets. It's literally everywhere. I bought several pieces at the duty-free store when I was leaving the airport. It's just everywhere. But I'm sure that we could sell it here because it's so great and so unique. I was really sure that we would love it.
So when did you start making these in Colorado?
We started this in 2015. We didn't actually get off the ground until 2016, but we were under a different name, and we've made a lot of changes since then.
You seem very busy. You got a lot of products. So you started making it. Did you start making it in your house?
We started, everything in the house.
Yep.
We made them, we tested them, we did the shelf life and all of that, and then we started with local festivals here, and we were overwhelmed. Like, we honestly could not keep up with the demand.
What was the first thing you started making?
We made the traditional Scottish tablet and a candy called honeycomb that we don't make anymore.
Okay.
It's another Scottish candy, but the tablet was our staple.
And then you opened up a store, right?
Yeah, we went to we did the festivals, and then we went to a kiosk, and then we actually had an 1,800 square foot store at Flatiron, and now we're looking at a store in another market.
Okay. Yeah. Then the pandemic happened, and
And that kind of
malls didn't do so well.
No.
I want to jump into all these products. I don't know what order to go into. Well, let's just start talking about what you make. We'll start here, I guess. Okay, tell people what the heck is going on here. What are these?
So that is a traditional Scottish candy, and then next to it is a cranberry and orange shortbread cookie that we make all of the shortbread cookies. They are boxed like this, but they come in 4 shapes and 3 flavors.
4 shapes, 3 flavors. Okay, let's hear the flavors.
We have fresh lemon. This is the traditional vanilla with the gold, and the one that you have over there is the cranberry and orange.
Okay, so different ribbon tells me what's inside it.
Yeah, actually all the candies are
is it
color coded. So everything red is pecan, except cranberry, of course. Everything gold is vanilla bean. They're all color coded.
It's got some weight to it.
Yeah, it's a lot of cookies.
There's got to be a lot of cookies in here. How many cookies do you think are in here?
16.
Oh, she knows. Of course she knows. She knows everything. Okay. What is going on? What's with these bars?
Those are one of my favorite things. Those are caramel bars. They're 9-inch quarter bars, or caramel bars rather, and they're more than a quarter pound each one.
Whoa.
And you got different flavors of those too?
We do. Our 3 caramel flavors are chocolate, vanilla, pecan, and those are the flavors that those come in. We don't have the chocolate, but it's a
Okay.
silver bar.
Chocolate, vanilla, pecan. Okay. And then these.
So that's those are the 3 caramels: the chocolate, vanilla, and the pecan.
That's chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
That's pecan. That must be vanilla.
Right.
And then these guys?
That is a Maker's Mark Bourbon Scottish tablet. So in Scotland, it's vanilla, and they may have other flavors, but I never saw them. And but it's America. America, so we gotta have bourbon.
So they wouldn't do this in Scotland. They wouldn't put bourbon in it.
No.
That would not make sense. Yeah, they put scotch in it, but even that.
We tried a single malt scotch, and because we don't use flavors, we don't use corn syrup. They're all natural ingredients. It's like 8 ingredients tops, in would be the most in anything we make. So we used a single malt scotch, but we couldn't get enough in it to get the flavor. It watered down the candy. Bourbon works well. We do a Bailey's Irish Cream, a Myers Dark Rum.
This isn't going to do it justice, but this thing right here, trying to like show you the texture of what's going on in here.
They're very soft. They have a little texture in your mouth. They melt in the mouth. They're clean on the palate. And if you're a coffee drinker,
It's melting in my mouth. Look,
Show me.
here. Jeez. You got to feed your monkey, right? All right, let's keep going.
sure.
And
So-
I like how they jingle.
We start the bells sometime between late September, October, and they are gift ready all through the holidays. So
Okay.
those are our bags of caramel.
And how many come in these?
There are 12 in a bag. We have a chocolate, a vanilla, a pecan, and a variety, and they're a good size, so it's a decent amount.
Lovely packaging. Brilliant.
Thank you. When we started making the candies, I have a sweet tooth, so I love candy. But we wanted to package and flavor them expressly for adults. So while kids love caramel, kids love candy, they like shortbread, but these are packaged and flavored with the adults in mind.
So this is just different packaging here?
That's a 9-piece caramel gift box. The other one is a variety box of tablet and Highland cream. From right to left, it's Bailey's Irish Cream. I have to cheat. Maker's Mark Bourbon in the middle, and the vanilla bean on the far left.
You got just great different varieties of packaging. I love that. And I haven't seen this size.
So that is how the Scottish tablet comes. If you don't want the gift box, you can get those. They're just under ½ pound, 18 pieces. It's like a bar that you can break up, and it's available in all the flavors.
Your packaging is great. It's really
Thank you.
the labels, the whole thing. And then, but wait, there's more. We're not really going to show it because it's a food show, but you do other things as well.
Yeah, we have a company that we started, again, we're going to start in 2020, but got pushed to this year. It's called Ancient Elements at the House of Stewart, and it's a skincare line, but it's skincare based off of ancient skincare. So it's things like frankincense and myrrh, hyssop oil, hirosilium, all natural, all clean, just like the candies.
How'd you learn how to do all this stuff?
I'm a good student.
Not me. I don't know how I graduated. Big question everybody wants to know. Where can they buy all these products?
So you can get it online, like you said, at thehouseofstewart.com. We're going to be at the Cherry Creek Christmas Festival, which is at First and Fillmore, right across from Cherry Creek Mall, and we're going to be there from November through Christmas Eve. And then, like I said, we're going to be opening a store in the coming year, but we believe that's going to be in a different market.
I like that. I like these. You won't tell them though.
Well, not until I sign. We thought we were going to open last year, and then things happened.
These tablets, make sure you get some of those, but I want to try caramel now.
Absolutely.
Going for the vanilla.
So the caramels, Scottish caramels, what makes them Scottish beyond the recipe, we don't use corn syrup. We use a syrup that we import from the UK. And they're softer. They taste more like the flavor you're eating instead of kind of a chewy mass in your mouth, and they don't stick to your teeth as much.
That is a problem with caramels, right? They're sticking to your teeth. Do we forget anything?
I don't think. Oh, well, the little boxes. Those
Okay.
are 3-piece caramels. Those are great at Christmas. They come in all the flavors, and there are a few different colors to choose from, so they're just fun.
Yeah, this is all great Christmas gifts, absolutely. With the packaging. Who doesn't like caramels? Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll be back at 11:30 for What's for Lunch. We have FNG coming in. Let's eat. That's what I'm talking about. And it is, you're right. It's not sticking to my teeth.